Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Give me a follow on X at green_Jericho. Like and subscribe to this channel, and like and subscribe to my new channel, Green's House. Now, I've been off for the past couple days. Early January is a busy time. Why? Because the 10th is my wedding anniversary. So we just celebrated 16 years. I still look forward to coming home. I still laugh with my wife. I still play fight with my wife, and I win every time. And then the day after, the 11th, is my daughter's birthday. So yesterday, she turned 13. So I now have a teenager in my house. Things are different. You know how if you go up high in elevation, you gotta go like that or chew some gum because your ears pop because the pressure changed. Well, the pressure changed in my house, and now we have a teenager. But she had a great day. I think it's her best birthday yet. We got her tickets to a concert. She wanted to go see. She's a big fan of Justin Timberlake, so he's coming near here. So we got her tickets to that. She was very excited. Her best friend's we got her ticket too. So it's gonna be a whole event. So very happy that my wife and I were able to make her day so special. She got her hair did, nails. You guys out there who have teenagers or kids who once were teenagers, you know what I'm talking about, especially girls. But it's, every parent has this, and at different points in your child's life, you feel different ways because these milestones that you want them to reach, you want them to be of a certain weight when they're born and when they go for their checkups. You want them to grow. You want them to walk. You want them to talk, and you want them to go to school and make friends and all that kind of stuff. But the double-edged sword that it is, on one side, it's those things. It's the milestones. You want them to grow and be well-adjusted and have friends. But the other side of that sword is with those milestones come independence, and they need you less and less. And when they get to a certain age, they want you less and less. I remember vividly when I was about 14 or 15 years old, my mom telling me she stopped me on my way out of the house, and she was like, all you do, you treat this place like a hotel. You come here and shower, then you're off again with your friends. Because in those teenage years, that's all you want to do. So all you want to do is hang out with your friends and talk to your friends. So that's where she is now, and she's changing. Her mind is changing. Her opinions are changing. This is tough to say. Her body's changing. She's becoming a young lady. Her friends are changing. All these things are changing about her, and we have to change with her in certain ways. But can we talk about the attitude? Because if it was legal, I'd throw her on the roof 7 times a day. And you try to, this is more from my wife. My wife's more understanding and more caring. So it is part of it is hormones, but maybe even most of it is hormones. You're like a werewolf movie. You're morphing into this bigger, stronger, smarter thing, and she's mid-turn. So a lot of the attitude is attributed to hormones, especially that time of the month. Then the shit's really turned up. So, dealing with a teenager, seeing the ultimate independence, her going off to college is vividly on the horizon. She's 5 years away from becoming an adult. And I'm not going to be one of those, as soon as you get 18, you're getting the fuck out of here. Definitely not. Especially if my kids are still going to school or trying to make something of themselves. So just because she turns 18 doesn't mean she's going to move out of the house, but it does mean that she is an adult now. She makes her own decisions and all that kind of shit. So this turning 13, it represents a lot. But on the other hand, again, going back to the double-edged sword analogy, she still likes to hang out. with us. She's still, is to the point of annoyance. Give me a hug, and climbing on her mom, and she's sitting on the couch, and there's no in between with teenagers. They're either in their room, these sullen shut-ins, and you only see them for meals. They come out, feast, and then return to their lair, or they're climbing all over you and being obnoxious. So that's where we are. But all of that, you can take all of that, package it up real nice, and put a bow on top of it, and I'll take it every time. Because even though with kids, it's a lot of bullshit, a lot of getting mad, a lot of yelling, and all that kind of shit, and the attitude, it's all worth it. It's like while you're in it, you don't even notice it. When you have time to sit back and reflect, but it's like anything else. When you're in it, you don't notice a lot of the things going on. But she's a great kid, good grades. She's the kid that you would want. We've given her taught her a lot of things, manners and all that kind of stuff. But to a certain extent, kids come here who they are. So we just try to keep the rails on them, guide them, try not to extinguish their flame, even though you might want to dull that flame a little bit. You want them to not take any shit off of anybody, and you want them to be opinionated, and you want them to question authority, and you want them to stand up for themselves. Just not when I'm telling you. I don't need you to not take any shit when I'm the one giving the shit. You know what I mean? I don't want you questioning authority when I'm the authority. Parents, you understand? All that shit you want to be for the outside world. When it comes to me, I want you to be obedient and silent. But damn it, kids don't work that way. But it's official. We have a teenager in our home. And my son, he'll be 9 next month. So his teenage years are fast approaching. But him, I understand. My son, I get. My daughter, not so much. Is my daughter the only one? There's always some shit going on with her and her girlfriends. And this one said that. And this one is this. And that one is that. And this shit is crazy. Boys, if you have a problem with somebody, if it's a big enough problem, you're going to fight, and then it's over. But we do a lot of staying away from people we have problems with, and we don't interact with them. But girls, they seem to be, one of them's a magnet, and the other one's a piece of steel. Talk to me, people. I'll meet you in the comments. Let me know some of your stories of having your teenagers. And I know at some point, I don't even want to say the B word, the BOYS, but I know once those little pimple face, voice cracking little motherfuckers get in the picture, she's going to want a lot less of us. So is that coming, or would it have happened already? Have I already passed through the void, man? And if she was going to be all about her friends and not want to hang out with us, it would have happened already. Am I safe? Probably not. Let me know. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to X and give me a follow. @Green_Jericho. I am Jericho Green. And man, I'm out.